Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Oh, yeah. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's a 2nd and 9. A handoff, and this is Vidal. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback. He's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
The Chargers get set to kick it away. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. On the ground, it is the rookie from Oklahoma. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Throwing is Ritter. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Motion man is Rice. They'll give this to Vidal. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's Herbert. That's on target to Brendan Rice, son of the legend Jerry Rice. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
He's going to air this one out. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Raiders are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. They put Wilson in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Davis to return it. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Finding the tight end, here's Will Dissly. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Vidal. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here comes Vidal. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. I do believe gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3. Throwing, Herbert. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
RPO, and they'll throw it to Rice. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
That That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. Drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Two minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Ritter. That one caught by Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Vegas.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Ritter. And And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the second half? A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. To throw is Ritter. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball outside.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. with Vidal. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Herbert. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he will go all the way. Darius Slayton. Touchdown Chargers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now Ritter. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Here's a 2nd and 12. Now a give on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Hit as he threw it. Pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On play action now, Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get about 5. So, 3. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Like so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, L.A. They'll run here. And a short pickup down to the 21. Second down and 8. Herbert to throw. He's got the tight end, Tunyon. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, left side, he's got it. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
He'll run. And he's into the end zone. Kimani Vidal. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. They'll stick to the ground. Has an opening. Past the 40. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just no...
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So here comes 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. He is in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st down. Perfect. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
The Raiders have their punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing, Herbert. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Ritter. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw, Ritter. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.